Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, Mysterious Cameraman. Today I'm doing a scene-by-scene breakdown of Impulse Season 1, Episode 1, Crash to Mode. So this fan film released a few months ago, and I'm doing a scene-by-scene breakdown. Very good fan film. I think it has a very good shot winning Fan Film Award 2023. Okay, let's talk about it. Before we get into it, if you haven't already seen the official trailer for my own fan film, Captain America: The Taskmaster Trials, it's on my channel now. And yeah, let's get into it. So the film opens up with this really excellent scene with Bart kind of getting his stuff ready for the day, showering and stuff, and I think it's a very good scene. Then I really like the scene. Then we get a scene of Bart hanging out with his grandparents, Iris and Barry, and I do like it. I think it's a very good scene. I think it introduces very well to this characters. Then we see a scene of Bart running, and I think it's a very, very good scene. Seeing him run for the first time visually looks very good. And I think it's a very good-looking scene. Then we have Bernice's recipe, as it's called. And in this, basically, is the grandmother scene. It definitely drags on. It's long, and it's annoying. And I know that's how it's supposed to be, but I think it drags on a bit too much. Then we have him going to Central City High. And I think something about this film is it lingers. It does linger a lot. I think it's weird. Then we have a scene of these bullies trying to beat up Jaime Reyes. And then Impulse saves him. And I really like it. It looks visually good. And I think it also kind of shows how Impulse acts. And how it really does affect him with his powers. And how he can, help in a way. And how he tries to help anyone in any way he can. Then we have Life in Slow Motion, which is a scene where they kind of just are learning. And I think it's a very helpful scene. I do think it gives us a lot about Bart. And I think sometimes it works, but sometimes it doesn't work. And I think it really does work in this scene, though. Next we have him at the arcade, and I love this scene. I really like seeing Bart just have fun with him playing against himself and stuff, and it's taken straight out of the TV show, but it's still so fun to watch. Seeing him play air hockey against himself is really entertaining and fun, and it kind of adds the kid element to Bart. It kind of takes away from the it's like a hero. It kind of has the kiddie side to it. Then we have Gotham City Hall, where they kind of have the robbery begin and stuff, and I like it. Then we have Impulse kind of getting out of everything and stuff, and he's kind of annoyed that he has to help out. And I think it's a very good scene. I think seeing him like this works very well for the story that they're telling. I think in some stories, it would work really bad to have the main character be like, oh, do I really have to help them? But in this story, I think it works very well with him being like, ugh, I don't really want to help him. And I think it works. I think after coming out of the arcade time and stuff, it really helps the development of the character. Next, we have In a Trance, where he kind of notices everyone, and Bart doesn't really arrive. It's just everyone kind of them robbing and stuff, and it's a good scene. Then Bart arrives, yippee, and I do like it. I like the suit. The suit looks really good, and then seeing him kind of just do things in a way. It's just fun to watch. And I don't really know how else to describe it. It's really fun to see him make a joke out of the whole situation. And yeah, I don't know. Just funny to see it. So he arrives and he starts beating them up in a scene called I'm not gonna even pretend to say it. And then he electrocutes him. A man. And he's just burning alive electrically. And I think it's funny. It's a fun scene. I really enjoy it. I think it's fun to see how everything works. It looks weird and stuff, and I like it. Then there's a few scenes of Bart against Fiddler. And I do it's funny. I do like him being a Riddler fan. And then him being I'm not the Riddler, I'm the Fiddler. And I do like Fiddler, and then I do like him, like, bringing, like, the photo of the Riddler from the 90s or whatever. And it's funny. It's really funny. And, yeah, I really enjoy it. And I do like the editing once he starts playing the violin, and then it just doesn't do anything to Bart. I think it looks visually very well. Very good. And then he's taking Arkham Asylum. And then he's talking to his dad, his grandpa, I mean. And then they get pizza. And Bart's still there, he's kind of just hanging out, and then his parents get murdered. And I do like it. It's very mysterious, but I think it's good that way. And then he goes to the cemetery, and is sad and stuff. And then he goes to the pier where his grandpa's statue is, and starts talking with Thaddeus Thawne II. And I like it. I think it's a fun scene, and it really helps, help him. Yeah, it's a fun scene to watch. Then we have a scene where we kind of meet Bruce. It's teased he's going to be in it. And it finds out that he's at it and stuff. Then we have the talk scene continue. Even though it's called A Hint of Malice. And they kind of just start talking and stuff. Yeah, and I like it. I do really like it. And I think it's a good scene. Then we have this just nice scene of Bart just walking and kind of being confused. This is another time in the film where I feel like it lingers a bit too much. But, yeah, I do like it. Then he kind of has to choose. He gets a message from Wally and has to choose if he wants to pick up the ring or not. And I like it. It's metaphorical and symbolic and stuff. And yeah. Then he's at the street where it all began, and he runs into Reverse Flash, who is like a really good villain. He's like fun to watch on screen. And yeah, he's like he looks different than Thaddeus, and he's still like fun to watch. Like he has that malice and stuff. He has that evil, and I think it works very well. And then he portals, he attacks and literally just flies to the other side. And he's on this alternate planet at the Hall of Justice. And I like it. And it's a great ending. And it's a great ending. And it ends, and then there's a post-credit scene of all of Justice League, which I do like. So, my thoughts on it. Overall, I loved Impulse. It was always a great fan film. I always really enjoyed it. And I enjoyed it more on this second watch through. I think I enjoyed it a lot the first time. And I didn't enjoy it as much the second time. However, I still enjoyed it probably just as much. Because it's still such a great fan film. And I don't think... It's just a really amazing film. And I really enjoy it. And I think... Let's just go into the 6 points. Directing, it's directed very well. There's plenty of amazing shots. It's also edited so well. Everything looks really good in it. The story the acting in this is amazing from everyone. And the story in this is amazing. And then the choreography in this is so good. And then so is the music. And I know I'm kind of like not saying so much about this fan film compared to some others. However, overall, there isn't much to say. It's just such a good film. Like, it's just such a great fan film. And there isn't like much I really have to say about it. And yeah, I'm excited to see more. But yeah, I still love it. It's like, again, what I mean by more is like, it was teased that like not Hawkeye, Red Archer is gonna be in it. Like, I really am excited to see where it continues to go. However, right now I am happy with where it is, and I really enjoyed seeing it. And yes, it is a bit surprising that it actually released, but I am very happy that it did. I really enjoyed seeing this fan film. And yeah, that's it. Besides that, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, Yeah, what am I saying? Yes, I really enjoyed seeing this fan film again. It's very good. And besides that, yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already seen my own fan film, the official trailer for my own fan film, Captain America: The Taskmaster Trials, is on my channel now. And besides that, thank you so much for watching this video. See you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.